that, cat. Come on. Get off of there. Come on, cat. Knock it off. Get off of there. Cat, come on. Get down. Come on. Stand somewhere else. How's it going, Samir? How you doing today? Hope you're doing all right. Well, that's good to hear. This damn cat just keeps wanting to walk in front of the target. I don't know if it's the same where you guys are, but sounds like we're gonna get big snow around here tomorrow. Another 6 inches. So that'll be great. Seems like as soon as you get one snowstorm cleaned up, another come. I'm from South Dakota. That's the upper Midwest in the United States, and it's somewhere around 4:30 p.m. here, so completely switched. So do you live up in the mountains in Nepal? No, it's not a salmon sage. It's just one of them cheap deer seeker ones. I wish it was a salmon sage. Look at this stupid flock of geese coming up behind my target. Right there. Just walking through. I gotta scare these guys off. Come on, you geese. How's it going? Wish I could read Russian. I'd answer you back. You know, the odds of me missing that target and hitting one of them geese is low, but never zero. My wife would just be pissed if I smoked one of them geese. And I would be too. They're a nice animal. I don't know if any of you guys have ever raised geese, but honestly, they've been one of my favorite animals to raise so far. You know, they really add a shitload of personality to the place. Oh, really? Yeah, that's cool, man. You know, I've never, you know, obviously been to Nepal, but I've seen pictures of it. It looks like an absolutely beautiful place. There's actually quite a large Nepalese community in the town around me. Well, the city, you know, it's a little bit farther away from me, but a lot of nice guys, you know. Ah, nice to see you too, man. Geese are going to walk past this target again. I don't know what's over there that they want. Snow just keeps getting deeper the farther they walk that way. But there they are again. Bastards. You know, it's crazy. The past couple of days, it's just been absolutely brutal cold around here. I woke up this morning and it was 30 degrees. So the winds must have changed, I guess. Brought some better weather. And then apparently snowstorm tomorrow, so fucking A. Is about these few arrows I got. There's a couple of them in here, and I don't know if it's the way I fletched them or what, but they just want to aim a little high. I don't know why that is. I must have fletched them goofy. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, you know, the big problem with having audio on the bird feeder is grain trucks coming by, just hitting that air brake, just like that. I don't know if that would be exactly appealing to people. I could put audio on it though. Maybe I will one of these days, just as an experiment. I've just kind of kept it off for, I guess, convenience's sake. What I really need to get over there is a heated bird bath. You know, that would really bring them in. Yeah, I could do that. The problem with just one of those little dishes, though, is the geese would immediately, within 5 minutes, knock all the water out of it. They really waste water, you know. That's the one drawback of raising waterfowl, is just, you know, water's such a premium in the winter. They love to dirty up water. good old Bernie. She was standing underneath my feet there and then got stepped on, you know, so now she's kicked off. I don't know where she went. I think she went up over by the house. Birdseed's still here though. Come here. Come here, Birdseed. Oh, no, he's over it. Not gonna let me pick him up. Alright, take her easy. See you next time. Look out, cat. Really should be using this little bit of daylight to go out and check the game cams. I had a chicken die the other day and I put it out. It's along the creek over there and I got a game cam next to it, and I was hoping some coyotes would come and eat it, but it's been out there for something like 3 days now and nothing as of the other day had eaten it. I'm pretty surprised with how cold it's been. You know, you'd think they'd be hungry, but no takers. And that's not normally the case. You know, if I have a chicken die and throw it out there, you know, it is pretty quickly consumed. So I don't know where all the yotes went. Have I been shooting for a long time? I have been shooting bow and arrow for quite some time, but not as much as I have been lately. You know, I've been shooting it a lot lately, but yeah, for a long time I have shot bow and arrow. And it's a great hobby, you know. Great way to be active, get outside, you know. Legolas. No idea what that means. No offense. Oh, okay. Well, none taken, brother. And Jawar. How's it going, brother? How you doing today? Not particularly. You know, it's no harder than anything else. You know, you come out and practice a few times a week, and you know, you're just as good as anybody else is going to be. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Angela. Messed up and hit this log here. And boy, that really buried itself down deep in there. It's gonna be a bitch to get out. Worry about that later, I guess. Really, you're very surprised. You know, I'm actually surprised how many people watch who are from Russia. I get a lot of people writing on here in the Cyrillic alphabet. I really wish I knew what a lot of it said. But Russian is a difficult language to understand. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's tough. And I don't know how many years it would take to learn it, but quite a few, I would assume. Oh, you're from Portugal? I've heard Portugal's a nice place. The only thing I really know about Portugal is that it's near Spain and you guys make really good sardines. That's it. But I've heard it's, you know, pretty beautiful. Nicer than here, we'll say. By a long shot. Get it, you bet, brother. Yeah, man. I think the same thing, you know. Not quite positive why we're having such a problem at this time. You know, it's unfortunate. Yep, here I am. The only dumbass sitting on the ground shooting a target. Yeah, it'd be nice to be up in a tree stand right now, I'll say that. You know, I think I'd have to be trying pretty hard to smoke one of those cars. I mean, it's hard to tell from here, but I bet you that, you know, I'm probably a couple 100 yards from that road. I mean, it'd be a long shot. It's kind of the perspective. Hey, Galveston, what's happening? The perspective of how far something is on this camera is really kind of odd, you know? Really? You're using a translator to translate what I'm saying while you're watching me on YouTube. That's crazy, man. Technology's come a long way. Povas vi tradukilo komprenas min kiam mi parolas en la Esperanton aŭ ne? Now that'll be interesting if that translator can translate Esperanto. We'll see what he says. Yeah, I really don't speak any other languages well. I can speak some Esperanto, but there's never anyone else to talk to in Esperanto. That's the problem with that language. Man, I don't know what is going on. Well, that's good, I guess. Man, the geese of mine are just going nuts back behind this barn here. I don't know if something's back there bothering them or what, but they're going crazy. How's it going, brother? I wish I could pronounce your name. Osvaldo Ramos, what's happening, brother? Dennis, nice to meet you. Your name is Dennis, and your screen name is in the Cyrillic alphabet. That's crazy. Dunkirk, New York, what's happening? How's the weather in New York? You guys gonna get snow tomorrow too? What am I actually shooting at? It's hard right now because of the snow, but if you look here, right where the tip of my arrow's at, there's a target. St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, I heard, is a cool city. You know, it's kind of like, isn't that like the cultural center of Russia? Oh, no shit. Yeah, we had something like 6 inches the other day, and we're supposed to get, I think, another 6 inches tomorrow, so kind of sucks, but what do you do? Oh, shit. Malparit. Where is that? If that is, in fact, a place. Yeah, it has kind of become the de facto lingua franca, you know. Kind of everybody speaks it, which is handy for me, you know. I'm in South Dakota, in the far southeast side. Cassie Freja, how's it going? Really? No snow, huh? Well, you can have some of mine out here. Wouldn't mind at all if this stuff went away. Pellet cheese. All right. Cool, man. Whatever you're getting at there. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm always excited when the first snow of the year comes, but by the time I've sat in snow for, you know, a month, I'm pretty much sick of it and ready for spring again. Hit the bill of my hat there on my drawback and dropped my arrow. Karofes. What language is that, brother? Yeah, that's true. I'd rather get some snow than have it be a drought. Maybe there. No, I guess not. I guess your assumption is correct. Throw a snowball? There we go. It's great snowball snow right now because it is a little bit warm. so it really packs together well. Be a great snowman snow too. What am I doing? Just doing a little shooting. Maria, Montana or Oregon? Well, if you're asking if this is Oregon, it is not. It is eastern South Dakota. But a lot of people mistake this place for Oregon, you know, when they're watching the stream here. No, I wouldn't get a fine. I could shoot the tree all I wanted if I wanted to, but getting your arrows stuck in there is certainly a pain in the ass. At the Bacillium Ignium. Don't know what that means. But how's it going, man? Valentin, let's see here. Valentula, I don't know how to pronounce that, but how's it going? Yeah. You know, actually, I'm shooting right-handed, but because of the way the camera is, it looks as if I'm shooting left-handed. The country, this is the United States, and the state is South Dakota. I'm not. Oh, West Sussex, England. That's probably a nice place, I would assume. I am pretty far from Yellowstone. That's over in Wyoming. I mean, it'd be a bit of a drive to get there, but I guess relatively speaking, I am pretty close. I'm a lot closer to the Black Hills in western South Dakota. You know, that'd be the closest thing people know about, to me anyway. And I really don't even know if the Black Hills are that famous. Yeah, it's relatively cold. It's not as cold as it has been, but it is pretty cold today. I wouldn't want to be out here having a picnic. I am having a good evening. I hope you are too, Joe Mac. Hey, how's it going, Brazil? Yeah, eastern side. I like to go out to the western side of South Dakota quite a bit. I don't get out there as often as I'd like to, but I do like to go there. Well, I hate to say it. Oh yeah, I bet it is a nice hot summer in Brazil. I hate to say it, but it's getting so, dark out here. I can't see my target, so I'm gonna have to hang her up for today's, boys. But it's nice talking with y'all, and I'll see you next time. Very cool when we visited. Yeah, it's a really cool place, and thermal pools and shit. Yeah, I really need to get out there and visit again. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. It was nice talking to you, nice shooting with you. See you next time.